Few arcade-style shooters have maintained such a loyal fan base as Wild Guns. Originally released in the 1990s, the game earned praise for its unique blend of Wild West action, science fiction enemies, and intense shooting gameplay. Years later, Wild Guns Remake successfully introduced the classic experience to a new generation while preserving the fast-paced action that made the original so memorable. Now, imagine a future where fan demand inspires the developers to create an entirely new version of Wild Guns Remake powered by a modern game engine. Such a project could become the definitive edition of the beloved arcade shooter. The biggest advantage of a new engine would be the ability to modernize the game without sacrificing its identity. Fans have always appreciated the instant responsiveness of Wild Guns. Every dodge, jump, and shot feels precise, allowing players to react quickly during chaotic battles. A new engine could enhance these mechanics with smoother animations, higher frame rates, and reduced input latency. Running at 120 frames per second on modern systems would make the action feel even more fluid while maintaining the arcade-style gameplay that defines the series. Visual improvements would likely be one of the most noticeable benefits. The current remake already features attractive hand-drawn sprites and colorful environments, but a new engine could push the presentation much further. Dynamic lighting, advanced particle effects, realistic explosions, and detailed environmental destruction could bring every stage to life. Imagine bullets kicking up dust in desert towns, sparks flying from robotic enemies, and massive boss battles filling the screen with stunning visual effects. These upgrades would modernize the game's appearance while preserving its classic art style. A new engine would also open the door to larger and more ambitious levels. Traditional Wild Guns stages are designed around arcade principles, featuring carefully crafted enemy waves and memorable boss encounters. With modern technology, developers could create bigger battlefields with multiple interactive elements. Players might take cover behind destructible objects, trigger environmental hazards, or navigate shifting arenas during boss fights. These additions could introduce fresh strategic options without changing the fast-paced nature of the gameplay. One area where fans have expressed interest is expanded multiplayer support. The existing remake allows cooperative play, but a new engine could significantly improve online functionality. Cross-platform multiplayer would enable players on different systems to team up seamlessly. Dedicated servers and improved networking could ensure smooth gameplay even during intense firefights. Online leaderboards, seasonal challenges, and cooperative events could encourage long-term engagement while maintaining the arcade spirit of competing for high scores. Character variety could also benefit from a new technological foundation. The remake introduced additional playable characters, and a future version could expand the roster even further. Each character could feature unique abilities, weapons, and playstyles. Some might specialize in rapid-fire attacks, while others focus on powerful charged shots or defensive abilities. A larger roster would increase replay value and encourage players to experiment with different strategies. Boss battles have always been among the highlights of Wild Guns. The game's giant robotic enemies and creative attack patterns remain memorable decades after release. A new engine could allow for even more spectacular encounters. Massive bosses could transform during battle, destroy portions of the environment, or dynamically adapt their attack patterns based on player performance. These improvements would create exciting set pieces while preserving the challenge that fans expect from the series. Audio improvements should not be overlooked. A modern remake could feature fully remastered music with orchestral and rock-inspired arrangements while retaining the iconic melodies of the original soundtrack. Enhanced sound effects would make every weapon feel more powerful, and optional voice acting could add personality to the game's heroes and villains. The result would be a richer and more immersive experience without losing the charm of the classic game. Accessibility features would likely play an important role as well. Modern games increasingly offer customizable difficulty settings, colorblind options, control remapping, and various gameplay assists. Implementing these features would allow more players to enjoy Wild Guns while preserving the challenging arcade mode for veterans. The ability to tailor the experience to individual preferences could help attract newcomers who might otherwise find the game intimidating. Beyond the core gameplay, a new engine could support additional content that extends the game's lifespan. Developers could introduce survival modes, boss rush challenges, daily missions, and unlockable cosmetic rewards. Community-driven events and post-launch updates could keep players engaged long after release. Importantly, these additions should complement rather than replace the arcade-focused gameplay that defines the franchise. Fan demand has played a significant role in the survival of many classic gaming franchises. The success of remasters, remakes, and retro-inspired releases demonstrates that players continue to value classic gameplay when it is presented with modern production quality. If enough fans express interest, a new Wild Guns remake powered by a modern engine could become a reality. Such a project would represent an opportunity to celebrate the series' history while introducing innovative features that appeal to contemporary audiences. Ultimately, the challenge would be balancing modernization with authenticity. Wild Guns remains beloved because of its fast-paced arcade action, satisfying shooting mechanics, and distinctive blend of Western and science fiction themes. Any new remake would need to preserve these elements while embracing the possibilities offered by current technology. If developers successfully strike that balance, a next-generation Wild Guns remake could stand as one of the finest arcade shooters available, satisfying longtime fans and attracting a whole new generation of players.